The powerful storm has battered much of the East Coast from the Carolinas to the Northeast. Here at home, beaches in southern Delaware and New Jersey are taking a pounding as the hurricane churns hundreds of miles offshore. High tide brought severe coastal flooding, like here in Wildwood Crest, where even sheds were floating in the water, sheds. And in Sea Isle City, the floodwaters turned streets into rivers, like right here on 47th and Pleasure Avenue. Even at this hour, you can see from our attheshore.com camera in Margate a live look at the white foamy seas due to the rough surf bashing the shore. The huge waves, measuring up to 12 feet high, have once again created the risk for life-threatening rip currents. Action News reporter Leland Pinder live in Margate for us this evening, where there were dozens of rescues from the high waters. Leland.
Rick, yeah, we just got here to Margate about 10 or 15 minutes ago. I was able to talk to the deputy fire chief here, and he tells me 40 to 50 people had to be rescued. Water rescues were performed tonight as the water came up, as people were dining, people rescued from their cars and restaurants and bars. You can look behind me here and see just how flooded some of these neighborhood streets are. We've seen some emergency vehicles, fire trucks, and police sporadically throughout the area here. Thankfully, officials say no one was hurt. Those rescues all completed successfully, but just kind of a taste of what we've been seeing up and down the shore as Hurricane Erin has made her way past the area. The red flags were flying in Cape May, New Jersey, and the beach patrol was on watch. The ocean here closed to the public, but open only to surfers.
It's good. We don't get waves like this that often.
Crowds gathered to watch on a makeshift barrier made of sand. Not far away, the ocean waves crashing far beyond the shore and into the street. A police car stationed near caution tape with the area roped off.
The ocean's awesome to look at, so it's fantastic to see the ocean this angry.
Emergency officials say they're expecting coastal flooding to varying degrees throughout the area. As high tide rolled in late Thursday, some streets already began to flood.
Likely it's going to be our low-lying back bay areas. Those areas always flood first. For it to flood on the beachfront is pretty rare in Cape May, but we do expect there will be at least minor flooding on the coastal areas this evening.
There's concern all along the Jersey shore. Strong waves crashed in Brigantine, and this video coming in from Ocean City's Music Pier. In Wildwood Crest, the beach disappeared as water flowed past the dunes.
Well, it hasn't been a good beach day, but tomorrow's should be promising.
As beachgoers look ahead to the weekend as the effects of the hurricane move out, officials will first be on high alert overnight.
Public Works has extra people on, Police Department has extra people on, Fire Department has extra people on. So we made sure that we stocked up very well to be prepared for this event.
Yeah, as you heard there, we spent a lot of time in Cape May today, but back here in Margate tonight, you see a man walking up through the flooded waters. On either side of him, water coming up to the tires on some cars. Again, the deputy fire chief here telling me dozens of people rescued from high water today from their cars, restaurants, and bars. People enjoying a night out as the water came up, but everyone, he says, is okay. Their operations continue tonight. But for now, we're live here in Margate. Leland Pinder, Channel 6, Action News. Rick.
All right, Leland, thank you. Let's take another look at the street flooding in Ocean City. This is West Avenue in the heart of the city, and you can see water is covering the streets and sidewalks tonight there as well. Let's get the latest now on the hurricane's path from meteorologist Cecily Tynan here in the Weather Center. Cecily, it looks like Erin's slowly moving farther out to sea.
Yeah, and actually Erin's accelerating right now, so starting to move a little bit faster than she has. The latest from the National Hurricane Center, Hurricane Erin is still a Category 2 hurricane, maximum sustained winds 100 miles an hour. It's about 500 miles now east of the East Coast. It's massive, though. The tropical storm force winds extend more than 600 miles across. They've been getting tropical storm force wind gusts in Nantucket and Bermuda as well. This system is bigger than the size of Texas. So even though it's pushing away, it's still creating rough seas at the Jersey Shore, the Delaware beaches. The high tides generally about 2 to close to 3 feet above normal. So this has caused moderate coastal flooding, a lot of roads underwater, and they're 3 more tide cycles that likely will have some more flooding. The wave heights today, 6 to 12 feet along the coast. As the system continues pushing away, again moving east, northeast, they'll be down to about 3 to 5 feet by Saturday. So still, the swells will be large, and because of that, the coastal flood warnings continue through Saturday morning, and also a high risk of rip currents. Please listen to your lifeguards. The good news is the sunshine's making a comeback. We have a beautiful weekend on the way. I'll talk about that coming up in the full AccuWeather 7-day forecast. Rick.
All right, we'll get details on that a little bit later. Thank you, Sess. Well, the whipping winds and wild waves did not keep people from the Jersey Shore beaches today. Plenty of folks came out to see the storm's power and, of course, take video. Leland was mentioning this as well. But some folks caught off guard, like here at 2nd and Kennedy Boulevard in North Wildwood, where large waves soaked several people standing near the seawall.